What's up, everyone? Happy Friday.
Happy
Chris is Strahd Friday.
Yay.
Happy Friday. It's Yay Day.
Happy Friday. It's the Yay Day.
It's a Yay Day.
How's
This is the first day of the
everybody
weekend.
doing? Oza? How's it going?
Cliffhanger Corgi raid.
Yeah, I've gotten the nickname of Cliffhanger Corgi because I leave off on bigger cliffhangers than Avalar does.
Nice.
I know that. I noticed that with Dantopia there. Or what? Danthropa, whatever you call that thing.
Ropa.
What'd you call it last week? Like Dangarama or something? Or whatever. you called it?
Dangarama.
Half the fun of the game
My-
is hearing everybody mispronounce it.
That's the fun of the name. Each week it's a different name. It's the name that never ends.
It's like Leon.
Goes
Oh,
on
God,
and
please
on,
don't
my
start.
friend.
Yeah, like Leonin.
Leon.
I was
Dandelion,
calling it all kinds of things.
Dandelion.
I was calling it all kinds of things. That's what Dandelion.
Oh, man. So how's everyone doing out there? If you happen to look down at the bottom of your chat, you'll see some inspiration points. Ooh.
Ooh, mine says infinite.
Yep. I'll take some time.
Ooh.
I'll take some time this weekend, and I'll start putting some stuff in there that you can spend them on.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. What
That
I'll
would be-
probably do is I'll start moving the list over from my channel to this channel. So we'll get basically some of the same things, and then Avalar and I can talk about it and tweak them.
Yeah,
Yep.
post that list in our chat, and then we can
If you guys could think
Oh,
of
yeah,
anything,
yeah, sure.
let us know. If you guys could think of anything or any ideas that you would like to see,
Absolutely.
let us know.
If there's anything that you guys would like to see you be able to spend your inspiration points on, please speak up.
Mhm.
I would like to see.
Indeed.
We didn't ask you.
No.
That's just so
Mic
wrong.
drop.
Jeez.
That's a mic drop.
That was a hard shutdown.
Yeah, that was
Yes, it
abrupt.
was.
Hey,
That was abrupt. Yeah.
that's a crossbow. That's a crossbow in the back of your dragonborn head.
I'm sorry, Corgi. What were you saying?
How many D6 sneak
I
attack
don't
did you? How many D6 sneak attack did you hit her with there? Oh my God.
Oh man.
Don't worry, Ed. I'll get you back tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
I have
boy.
no doubt. I have no doubt.
Oh no.
And there it is.
Your
Just
Twinkie
remember
will
tomorrow.
remember.
There it
Tomorrow
is.
night, if I die, you die. Just remember that.
I know.
I die, you die.
That's the one thing. That's the thing that sucks about being soul bound to another character. You got to make sure that they
Nope.
stay alive.
No.
Everybody lives.
Oh man.
Oh.
So I hope everyone had a
No.
good week and good. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna let Corgi finish her thought. I was just joking around with her.
Oh no, I was really just gonna say something smarmy. It's fine.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oza with the natural one dice.
Ooh.
That is one of our emotes
It is.
for now.
You
It's a
got
temporary
emotes?
one.
Oh yeah, we gotta get one. Nice. I need to
It
make.
might
the
be
waffle
temporary.
one.
We gotta meet the waffle one. Waffle Wednesday.
Hopefully, I'll get a chance this weekend to work on them.
You almost want to name that. Emote Kindra.
He took all his inspiration. For the emote. So hopefully we can layer them up. We got some ideas. Maybe the symbol of Nomurg will be one. You know, the spider pig upside down.
Spider pig,
Yeah.
spider pig.
I think the
I've
spider
got,
big one is the
Because
sub edge.
it does whatever a spider pig does. And what is that?
Yeah, we're gonna do the sub badge as the spider pig,
Yep.
and then I was thinking that I would make little versions of Imagine holes for the cheers.
That'd be cool.
Imagine holes.
What,
So
when you
so
think about
Boosted,
lightning
you're
strikes,
saying. Yeah, you're saying what? Buy that with your inspiration, like as a hindrance to the party.
No. Like when people cheer, they get an extra little.
Oh no,
image.
no, Boosted.
Yeah.
We asked for ideas
Oh.
to spend inspiration on it. Boosted said,
Oh,
"What do you
sorry.
think about lightning striking randomly in a circle 20-foot radius?"
That
So
sounds
I guess
good.
that
We
would
could do
be
that.
that would be like an AOE to hinder the party.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
it
a
could-
spell. Actually,
Well, it could go either way, right? It could hinder
Yeah.
or help, right?
That's actually a spell.
lightning
So
strike-
yeah, that's something that could be plausible.
Lightning strike
And then-
randomly. I wonder how you decide where.
Well, that would be the thing, right?
That's a random roll you can pick out. Like you can do a couple ways, but
Oh yeah.
you got 4 people in there or 4 NPCs in there. You can do a 50-50 or do a percent on roll. Who gets hit and who doesn't get hit.
Everybody
But-
rolls a dex save.
Honestly, 20-foot radius, that's a pretty large circle. I mean, you could, like, most of our combat isn't that far apart. So even if you did it right in the center of the group or something, you know what I mean? So
Yep. It's definitely plausible.
we'll center it on
Definitely a random
Sophia.
Oh yeah, always.
Always.
Just always.
She's always in the midst of something.
Actually, I mean, just because he is obviously in Talos's disfavor, center it on Ed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kindra did something to Talos. I have no idea what.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah,
a rough couple
been,
weeks.
Kaboom.
been something. I don't know what you did, but it's been something.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
So it's been 2 weeks. I hope everyone had a good week and enjoyed the streams that we had already previously with Waterdeep and IMAX Tale. But it's been 2 weeks since Curse, so I hope everybody remembers what's going on and all the mysteries and pieces of evidence and all that good stuff. Right? We know where we're going, right?
Yeah, I remember everything.
Nope.
The royal scribe. So with that, let's go ahead and get in the recap. Let her describe, and I'll reset the scene and give a little background, just so everybody can
Okay.
remember, as well as the audience.
Okay. So they agree to help Mardukov deliver the 6 barrels of wine between Kresk, Vallaki, and Luvash's Vistani. As they approach Kresk, they find a walled city with an abbey sitting on top of a large hill. At the gates, they are confronted by the guards. They are obviously very hesitant to believe their story about delivering the wine and summon the burgomaster. Burgomaster Dmitri allows them to enter the village. Zephyr notices that the burgomaster's eyes are red and swollen as if he has been recently crying. Inside the walls, the village seems very self-contained. Each house has a small farm and animals. Dmitri points them towards his house and excuses himself. Dropping off the barrels of wine at the burgomaster's house, they notice 4 graves in the back, and one looks fresh. The name on the stone is Ilya Krezkov. Krezkov, yeah. The other gravestone is Selinar, or the other graves are Selinar, Gorluin, and Konal. They see a woman peer at them through a window. She opens the door and introduces herself as Anna, the burgomaster's wife. She invites them in to eat and warm up as they wait for Dmitri to return. They learn that the graves out back are their children. Tarnok takes the horses to the northern pond to drink. Despite the cloudy day, the water seems to shimmer. Next to it is an old shrine. It is a gazebo with a chipped statue of a man inside. After the horses drink from the pool, they seem restored and more energetic. Tarnok decides to drink the water as well and fills his water skins with more. Anna then begins to tell them about the abbey. It was once a hospital and was abandoned when the fog appeared. The priests in the abbey were either killed, turned, or fled, some even turning to cannibalism to survive. It stayed unoccupied until about a century ago when the abbot appeared. He never seems to age, and some of the village suspect that he's Strahd. He occasionally goes to the pool in the north of the village next to the shrine of the White Sun, but rarely speaks. The only thing he asks for tribute is wine. Now they hear the bells chime at random hours in the night, and they hear screaming and human laughter coming from the abbey. They go to the Monster Slayer shop that is run by Theodred or Imenor. They get some silvered weapons and other gear. Before returning to the Burgermeisters to rest, they are sleeping. While they are sleeping, there is a knock at the door. Dmitri answers, and it is the abbot. With little chatting, he gets straight to the point. I can raise your son from the dead. The gods of light want to restore the Krezkov family line. Bring me a white ball gown in a month, and I will raise your son. Tarnok uses a spell to sense that the abbot is an evil celestial. Just as quickly as he arrived, the abbot leaves. Dmitri and Anna excitedly talk. They do not have a bridal gown, but they think that Lady Petrovna of Vallaki would have one. Despite the group's protest, they decide if she isn't willing to give them the dress, they think that they can invade and attack the city and take the dress by force. Distressed, the group discuss what they can do to prevent this from happening. And that is where we left off.
Dun, dun, dun. So you guys do sleep through the night, and you wake up, and guess what? You hear the sounds of rain on top of the roof, and
Big
someone falling.
surprise. And somebody following?
I heard background noise through, I think it was Nims.
Okay. What happened?
All right. Yeah, so we finished up the Wizard of Wine stuff, and you delivered the wines here to Krezek, and it's a very foreboding place. Learned some secrets about the Abbey in the past, and unfortunately the tragic news of the Burgermeister here losing his children. One day, a mysterious abbot shows up in the middle of the night to give a task. The morning arises. Anna is very much ready to get going, to head down to Vallaki and get this wedding dress. The Burgermeister is reluctant to go at this point because he feels that he can't abandon the village, but understands the urgency of the task at hand. So you hear this conversation in the kitchen as you guys are coming to to wake up, essentially. And that's where I'll leave you.
I'm just gonna listen. I'm not gonna walk in. I'm just gonna listen to what they say.
Well, we already turning in when the abbot showed up, or that was before we went to bed.
We were.
That was in the middle of the night.
It was in the middle
Yeah,
of the
during
night.
someone's watch.
Okay.
I believe it was during my watch.
I can't remember whose watch it was, but yeah.
I don't remember who's either.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So it wasn't something that we were just in the other room keeping quiet. It was something that we were away.
Yeah, we were in the living room, and all of this happened in the living room.
Sorry.
Right. So you hear Ann and Kreskov talking, and Ann's is it Dimitri?
Dimitri.
Yeah. I don't have all my notes in front of me. She's telling her husband that she believes she'll take 2 guards with her, 4 commoners, and the mule that we have back in the barn, and laden with provisions. And I'm gonna head out as soon as we get loaded up. We must get this gown.
Yeah, you guys were gonna attack, right? We
They're
didn't.
gonna try to get
No.
it naturally, and if that didn't work, then they were gonna try by force. Or at least that's what they were saying last night.
Okay, well,
Yeah, so they're only taking 2 guards, protection down the road to get there.
okay, so they're not gonna be doing too much fighting, probably, at this point. We probably should head out as well. We have to deliver that. And
I
there's
mean, we
this.
can offer our protection for them to Vallaki, since we are going that way.
Yeah, we could offer an escort.
Mhm.
Would probably be the right thing to do.
Okay.
I'd like to after hearing of the spring to the north of the town before we leave, I'd just like to fill a water skin.
I agree.
Okay.
I want to as well.
Okay.
I forget exactly what it did. It did lesser restoration, you said?
Something like that.
Uh,
Does does anybody know? Does that shop, that weaponry shop or whatever it was,
The Monster
do
Hunter
they have?
shop.
Yeah, do they have extra like water skins or extra flasks
Uh,
or vials?
I don't know. Do they have adventuring gear, Avalar?
I didn't pull that up just yet. One second.
I
And
would
it is Lesser
imagine you might
Restoration.
be able to buy a. I would imagine you'd be able to buy a water skin there or something. He might have. He might have basic adventuring gear like that.
Well, here's the thought process of taking a couple of them, make sure filled up with that water. Is water for us, or is it like would it do anything to an evil being?
Well,
I think
not so much an
we
evil being. It's less. It's lesser restoration, so it would remove. Well,
Remove-
what does lesser restoration do? It doesn't. It doesn't remove disease.
poison, paralysis.
Oh, so it would remove condition. A condition.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Now I would need blessed water then.
No, boosted. A bag of holding wouldn't hold tons of water.
No,
You're limited to 600 pounds anyway in a bag of holding. But
No, I was thinking of blessed water for.
oh no, boosted said in chat. You want to know if you could just fill a bag of holding with tons of water. But that's not
Yeah,
how.
sorry
So,
guys, I
monster-
don't see chat.
So you can pick up a water skin fairly cheap. It's basically like 5 copper. And he does have it. It's general thing, especially for a monster hunter skill. But they also carry holy water flasks that are good for undead things of that nature.
Yeah, but they were expensive.
But you're thinking, because of evil, that's not necessarily the case in D&D so much. It's mostly the undead.
That's what I meant.
Okay, lesser restoration. Lesser restoration. Gets rid of
One is
blinded,
that spell.
deafened, paralysis, poisoned. One disease. Well, it gets rid of one condition, either blinded, deafened, paralysis, poisoned, and one disease. Or one.
one disease. Indeed.
I don't have lesser test. Oh, I do.
I mean, yeah. If he has water skins, I'll buy. Because
Yeah,
each
how many-
water skin holds about a half gallon, so I'll buy 4 of them, so we have 2 gallons. If he has 4 of
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, for him.
Yeah.
What about
And then
5
that
copper
way,
piece?
each of us can have a water skin of it. Right? There's only 4 of us, right? Yeah.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Hawk.
Awesome.
Indeed. Yeah, so Dimitri's packing away, getting provisions into the mule, and calling 2 guards to stay with Anna. And they're having a kind of private moment, not knowing if they're going to see each other again type thing, because it's a dangerous road down in Vallaki. As you ran out to the shop and back up to the spring, and now you come back to the house, they are basically, she's mounted up, ready to go with the 2 guards and commoners. As Dimitri looks at you, would you mind escorting to make sure she gets there in one piece?
No, not at all. We're headed that way anyway, and you don't have enough manpower for what you may be facing in Vallaki.
Indeed, I'm hoping our emotions got a hold of us last night a little too much, but hopefully this could be solved peacefully. But this is something we must have for the sake of our child.
I mean, I still advise against it, but I'm not going to stop you from doing it.
Well, if the abbot says that's what it takes, I believe him.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I have nothing to add.
I'm biting my
It'll be a
tongue.
quiet trip down the road. Be awkward.
And she starts heading out towards the gate and heads out. And I'm assuming you guys are following back to the old Salvic Road.
Alrighty.
Just doing a quick read real quick.
I'm just trying to get myself comfortable.
Okay, let's go to this screen or this map. Yeah. All right, you guys are up at top left there at Krezek, and you have a good day's journey. You probably hit Vallaki right about dusk.
What are we going? The only thing I'm really going to mention as we get closer is what are you going to do, or not, to get to Vallaki?
Okay. I have been thinking about this. I can either wait outside or we can try and hide me somehow. Like I could hide in the cart with the barrels until we
Disguise kit.
I have okay, I have horns. So disguise kit.
We
I
have
mean, you can make him look like a female version of himself. Do we have a large dress that we can take from Kresk?
I don't feel like that's gonna help.
I believe it would be a beautiful thing in my imagination, and my heart is already set on it.
we could put
I
a harness
don't
on him and let him pull the
disagree.
cart.
You. Ha 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 ha. So I don't know. I can wait outside
That's not helping.
But the wolves,
in the wolves. What about the wolves?
the wolves are in the forest. You'll be by yourself.
You don't think I can take some wolves?
As Anna's listened to this conversation, tell me why you fear so much to go to Vallaki. What have happened there?
We had a run-in with the sheriff, I guess he calls himself.
Yes, we heard rumors about the evil sheriff there. Or I don't know if evil's the right word, but the very
Well, anyway.
sheriff that rules with the iron fists, if you will.
Yeah,
Chaotic, it's more like.
exactly. Well, yeah, me and he doesn't. Anyway, me and him don't get along.
There was a bit of a misunderstanding when we met.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
I could
that's a way
possibly
to put it.
understand that. I could possibly understand that. We don't see many adventures in Barovia too often that are not either enemies of Strahd or friends of Strahd. So
Well, anyway, he wants me dead. So,
Well, we have all day to devise a plan.
sure.
So as you get closer, go ahead and think about your plan as you are getting closer to the gates.
Oh, good job.
Do
Yeah.
we see ravens anywhere, like
At large
following us,
return.
or
No.
no? Okay.
I'm sorry, what you said, Nim?
It's 6:30. I'm taking care of something.
Okay.
Thunderstorms here.
Yeah,
It's
guys,
always
raining
raining in
Colorado
Barovia.
today.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Like,
You know, with that, the rain gets heavier
doesn't
and
it?
thunder and lightning in the sky.
Oh, good. Well, maybe he won't
And
see
puts
me
her-
in the rain.
And puts a hood up.
I have a hood. Can wear a hood. You just stick up like they're here. It'll be
And
fine.
I'll say
It'll be fine.
to him, real men like the feel of nature on their face.
Well, yeah. Um,
Just swipe that off the shoulder.
Continue. So what should we do? What do you guys think I should do?
My heart is still sold on you being a female.
All right, short of the disguise kit.
Well,
Short of the disguise kit, you continue on to the Vistani camp in the south of the city.
Right.
Stay there and deliver the other 2 barrels of wine.
Okay. Okay. I go deliver the other 2 barrels. Is that what you say?
Yes.
yeah, if you take the 2 remaining barrels down to Lavash, we only have the 1 cart though, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does she have a
Yeah, I
mule
have the
and a
one cart. She has a mule and
Okay, with no cart.
2 guards and 4 just basic commoners following her.
I mean, we could maybe strap 1 barrel on each of our horses and walk our horse into the city.
Oh, depending on how big the barrels are. I mean,
Well, I mean, I guarantee you it weighs less than Tarnok.
Are we doing? Did we give them 2, 2, and 2?
that was what
2
we
and 2.
decided. Yeah, that we were gonna split it up 2, 2, and 2.
Oh.
I mean, if the barrel is 50 gallons, it's not gonna weigh less than Tarnok, I wouldn't think. But
I don't know how much do you
it's
guys
not
weigh.
it's not a cask of wine. It's a
So it would be 400 plus pounds. We could drop 2 barrels of wine off just outside the city.
so a barrel holds 40 gallons. So 40 gallons, say
Times
300
8.
pounds, right?
That's, I think it's 8 pounds a gallon.
Yeah. So that's 320, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the weight of the barrel.
Right.
So 350 ish. Ish.
Let's see. Does
Light
it give a
barrel.
weight?
That's a light barrel.
70 pounds.
Yeah.
70 pounds. So 390. So if we say 400 total.
Okay.
There you go. 400 total pounds for a barrel.
I mean, the other option is to
So
take
we
have
could-
him wait outside of the city. Then we deliver the wine and then bring the cart back out of the city and let him take it to the camp. Then it will be nighttime probably by then.
I can wait
Yeah,
outside for a little bit, yes, and then
If we're able to get back out of Vallaki, everything is contingent on us being able to leave without incident.
well,
True.
If we had a way, if we saw ravens, if there was a way for us to get word to Erwin that we may need his assistance.
well,
But I haven't seen any ravens on the ride, so there's no way to actually try and get a message to
You can
Erwin and his
also-
wife.
I'll wait
Drop-
outside. I'll wait outside. If you do not return before nightfall, then I will sneak in before the gates close.
The other option is we can just drop the 2 barrels off at the front gate. And then
And I'll
someone
guard the
can
barrels.
run.
I just guard the barrels.
No. I mean, someone can run and
No,
we can
if-
cart with you, and somebody
Yeah.
can run and go tell them to bring their own wagons to grab. The
If we drop our 2 barrels for Vallaki off at the gate, and then you take the remaining 2 barrels with the cart down to Lavash, we can try to get the barrels into Vallaki.
Okay. You do it that
Okay,
way.
I'm back.
That's okay.
Okay.
We spent the entire time discussing barrels of wine, which apparently weigh 600 pounds according to Google.
But Google, according to D&D, it's
Yeah. I could Somewhere between there. Yeah, I agree. It's
So what's the
too
plan?
much for a horse.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do that then.
It sounds like my family is building IKEA furniture upstairs. It's insane how much noise is in my house right now. I don't know how my microphone isn't picking it up.
Good noise gate.
Good filters. Good filters. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry a little bit. The last time we were here, Balfour was here.
Oh,
Oh. I'll try not
All
to
right,
die.
as you guys are coming up around dusk. Thunder and lightning.
downpouring with more lightning.
Mhm.
And we're coming to what, the west gate probably, right?
Coming into the Westgate side.
Yep.
I guess
Okay,
that's
how
what
do-
we're going to do.
Yeah.
by the way.
Do we want to drop the 2 barrels here, or do we want to make Tarnok ride up to the guards to the gate?
Where does the? Oh, here's the road.
Yeah. Here's the gate, and there's 2 guards.
I guess we can. Two of us can ride into the city to go tell Irwin, and
Oh,
the other
sure.
2 can
Certainly.
unload the barrels and
Mhm.
guard them while we wait.
All right.
How's that?
Do you and Nim want to make the ride in to speak to Irwin? Tell him we have 2 barrels, but we need him to come get them outside of town.
I mean, sure, as long as Isaac doesn't try to kidnap us.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys be sneaky.
I have no reason to be sneaky,
Well, we'll stay out here.
but I'm still wearing my hood, and I will recommend that Nim also wear her hood.
I don't have one.
You don't have a hood?
I gave a warning. My lights just flashed.
I
Alice
didn't
might get mad at
here.
me.
Didn't
Okay.
stuck up here.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I guess we'll ride into the city.
It's real storming. All right, got it. Go. It's Barovia
You guys are
at home.
you are arriving at dusk. You're seeing as you come up to the guards. There's like you had the wolves, and then there was the blazing wolf's head for their festival and the blazing sun arrangements. Well, through the streets you can see sunflowers. It's the festival of sunflowers. It's Sunflower Festival for summertime because every week they have a new festival. The gates are open. It's still dusk, and it's not well populated or guarded. It's just the 2 guards, and they're watching you as you're coming through. Now, a lot of conversation there. Is Tarnok waiting outside as you ride in?
He is
I
waiting.
believe it's
right
just
down
Tarnok and myself outside. What's Anna and her on?
They're going in.
Vallaki? Okay. Yeah, so it's
Oh,
just
yeah, they're
Tarnok
going
and
in.
myself waiting outside.
Okay. As Zephyr and Nim come riding through, you pass the Church of St. Andrew's on the left. It is raining, so there's not many people out in the streets as you roll into the city. Actually, let me get my ambient for city stuff going. Okay, so
Heard that.
yeah,
You
really,
got real live background feed.
yeah, that's a real thunderstorm, real ambience. You know, all the real stuff around here.
Oh boy. Aloes, man. We pissed Talos off something.
Here you go.
fierce.
You do see as you're coming in, it is dusk. There is towards the town square area, which is over in this region. A big fire that's lit. It's coming from that region, and there's not many people out in the streets as they ride in. Anne is heading down this road. Your first right coming in past the church. to head to the Burgermaster's mansion.
Mm. We're with her, right?
No.
I'm
No.
assuming.
No.
Well, I mean, we're
Okay.
probably walking with her, but no, we're going here.
Yeah, you're headed to the blue water.
Okay.
Indeed. All right, you two split off, head to the Blue Water Inn, and Anne heads down to the
So we're
mansion.
trotting along.
hmm
We're trotting along.
As you
time
guys-
goes by.
Z, pardon my coughing there. And you guys roll into the Blue Water Inn as pull up. It's like I said, it's not very populated. There is activity. You notice the Irwin and which we call it inside as well, the two sons. Seems to be a lot of activity going at the town square. You hear cheering and laughter and things going on down that way. Obviously, looks like the Sunflower Festival is in full blaze and almost literally in blaze as they do. As you roll into Blue Water Inn, as they pull up the map. And it's just Zephyr and Nick.
Mm. Just give you a heads up.
And-
There's warnings of tornadoes too.
Yeah, I see it.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. So what we
Yeah,
doing?
keep that. Yeah, keep that in mind. If I jump off here real quick, I think you understand why. Palace is
not-
mad at us.
Yeah, if we're not back on anytime soon.
All right. Well, I will run up to the bar and speak with his wife, whose name I
Danica.
struggling.
Danica.
Danica. Yes.
I'm following you.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
Okay.
we've got 2 barrels of wine for you. We need to hurry before the gates close. We had to drop them off outside the city because our friend is with us. We need a wagon to go get them quickly.
Just 2? That's all he.
I
What
will
was the
explain.
problem?
I will explain later. We just need to do this
Oh.
now.
Okay, all right. You guys. Okay, we can send some ravens out. Keep an eyes on you. It's just you two. What happened to the other group? Everything okay?
They're out there guarding the wagon outside of town.
Which is what
Okay.
we need.
We just need a
Okay.
wagon to bring in the 2 barrels for you.
For sure. And she snaps her fingers. Baron and Bray, the 2 sons, come running out. She says that real to him. And you need a wagon, or these 2 kids can lift them right off and put it right in the cellar.
It's outside of town. I keep repeating myself. It's outside of town. We need a wagon to bring them in town
Oh.
before the gates close.
Oh, okay. That board.
Quickly.
Hook it up.
Before
Hurry
the
up.
gates
Step, kids. The woman needs some things.
Outside of town, I
Alright.
repeat, outside of town. I repeat, outside of town.
For some reason, I thought the barrels were strapped to the donkeys. Or your horses coming in.
No, we
And the
decided
other
that.
2.
No, because
that much weight,
we
the
said they
horse-
were like 500 pounds and the horses couldn't carry them.
All right, so they strap up the donkey to the cart and they start heading out and meeting you out front, and we're going to start heading down that way to the west side gate to meet up with Tarnak and Tak.
Okay.
As we go back to the town of Vallaki. I'm not sure if Zephyr and Nim's going to follow, but they do
Oh,
come out to the west side.
We definitely will follow.
Hey, boosted gifting subs.
Hey, man.
Hey, Boosted, thank you. To Obni. Well,
Yay.
enjoy, Obni. Enjoy your natural one. And may it be used in good spirit.
Awesome. Fantastic.
All right, so Tarnak and Tak are noticing Zephyr and Nim coming up with the wagons, with the 2 boys, to unload and load up the 2 barrels. And as he done, he look at you guys. Is that all? Is that all?
Yes.
Any more?
Yes.
No,
No,
that's
that's
it
just
for
you.
now. That's all we can spare for now.
Okay. And they start heading back.
And I will tell Tarnok, quickly make your way to the Stony camp. for night. Settles in.
Yeah. I'm off. Goodbye. I can
Dude.
roll animal handling.
Do we want to let him go alone?
Who's coming with me?
I mean, if you want to go with him, you're more than welcome.
Okay,
I'm
you want to
not.
try? You want to try and handle town? I'll go with him, Stani. If
Yeah, that's fine. We'll
Mm.
split up.
I don't, I'd feel better not having one of our companions traveling the road by himself.
alone. I agree.
Okay.
Well, that's two. I'm wondering.
Or we can all go down to the Vistani camp tonight and go back to the city in the morning.
I would feel safer that way because I mean, if me and you go into this town and we get trapped there, while the other two are gone,
Well,
it's like
we got Anna and her party here safely, so
we can tell Anna that we will be back.
she'll.
Oh, we separated
Zephyr.
from her. I'm not too worried
Oh, yeah,
about
that's
her right now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Give me a perception roll, Zephyr.
Oh, okay. 17.
You are noticing a shadowy figure right at the edge of the gates where the guards are, as you guys are conversating, who seems to be shadowed you, following the Blue Water Inn, following you out of there, and basically is now staring at you. He seems kind of lanky in size.
Lanky?
Yeah,
Is
Kinda-
he shaped like Isaac?
no, I was thinking Isaac was kind of medium built. He's medium height, maybe 5'10" ish. Seems kind of skinny, but he's kind of hanging in the shadows, about all that you can make out.
Can you detect evil or anything?
He...
Yeah, God.
I mean, the only thing I have is a non-specific spell that just detects in an area, not specifically a person.
Mm. Man, we got nothing but rain. It's like downpouring and no wind. It's just straight down.
Mhm.
I'm looking.
I guess I'll look at Nim and just be like, hey, there's a guy. I mean, don't look, but don't look. There's a guy over there in the shadows that's kind of been like following us since we left the inn.
About how far away is he? Or what's
To the
we're back?
gate.
Is it close enough for me to go sneak up on him?
He's probably staring right at you, so it'd be hard. Do you feel comfortable going in the city knowing that this person is following us, or do you want to follow after the guys and wait till morning?
I'd follow after the guys to see if he follows us.
Okay, well, we're gonna tail after the guys then. To the Sonic
But
camp.
just keep an eye on back and see if he comes out the gate with us. If he
Yeah.
does, then we go set him up.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, you guys decide that point. Talk and Tarnak didn't leave yet. This was in the middle of that discussion, but if they want to input,
I thought we left.
okay,
That's why
We,
that was during the conversation.
yeah, no. While we were speaking, Zephyr noticed the lanky guy
Oh,
peering at her from the
Yeah,
shadows.
running.
okay. Well, we should probably go.
Yeah, let's hurry. Let's make as much haste as we can.
So we head in the other direction and go to the
Yep.
the place.
Okay, so did we see that guy? Did the guy follow us?
Is the guy? Yeah, is the guy following us?
Roll perception.
Hold on, Taylor.
You want it from all of us?
That's
Mhm.
a 21 for Zephyr.
I got 16.
18.
Yes. He is sneaking. He is following you.
Okay, well, before we get to the Dasani, or is it really Dasani? Is that where we're going?
Just-
I like how you call it Dasani.
yeah, that's funny.
Dasani.
Dasani, whatever. I forget the name of it.
I don't know it either. It's okay.
Vasani would have eaten.
Dasani, okay.
Oh, Dasani,
Okay,
like the
okay.
water.
So
Got it.
maybe kind of set the guy up like. Well, he changed the screen already. I was going to see about setting the guy up and kind of sneaking up and ambushing on him as he's trying to sneak up on us.
Yeah, we could
All
try
right,
to
go ahead.
lose,
Talk about it.
we could try
Yeah,
to
I'm
lose
setting.
him.
I'll-
Try to lose him before we
Mhm.
get here.
Well, I kind of want to confront him.
Okay, or that.
Oh, did anybody buy a net? Somebody did buy a whip. Right?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a whip.
Yeah, I bought a whip. Tarna or Tak. Nah, I don't even know who it is.
All right, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. What does my 9-year-old want? No, not right now.
I mean, do we confront him outside the camp, or do we see if he follows us into the camp?
I wanted to do it before we get to the camp. Because I want to know his intentions.
Yeah, we should definitely do it before we get to the camp. Unless we want to use the people in the camp to help get him. But I don't know how that'll work.
I'd
you.
be able to sneak up to him or sneak around him. Be sneaky.
Well, if he's following us, I doubt you're going to be able to sneak up on him.
No, but if I go hide in the woods and wait until he passes us.
You can certainly try. Is that what you want to do? You want to go on the side of the road and Tarnak and Tak continue down, and you hide in the side and see if you can get behind them? Is that what you're planning?
What do you think, Zephyr? Am I risking it too much?
Uh,
I think you should do it.
I was seeing if I had anything I could get used to give you a bonus.
Well, I just did a stealth, so I just rolled a stealth.
Well, I was gonna see if I had anything that would make you more stealthy.
Yeah, same here.
I
Hold
thought
on.
maybe I might have passed without a trace. But that is on character.
She got a 26.
Oh, she did? Oh, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You don't need me.
Yeah. Like hop down off of your horse when we go around a corner, and just mingle into the trees.
Yeah. That was kind of my plan.
Go be roguey. Go.
Okay. All right. 1 second. Let me set this up.
The question is,
Did you-
what should I do when he gets to that point?
Find out who it is. And then
I mean, you
Well,
don't
depends-
have to attack them.
You
Yeah,
don't
it
have
depends
to.
on what your
Who they
intention
are.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Well, I don't want to attack.
I would say do investigative and give us an idea on who it is.
yeah, you should be able to dash up and catch up back up to us too.
Yeah, and I would say
Yeah.
like maybe cross over on the other side of the road, the other side of the woods as them.
Does that mean I have to do an insight?
Possibly.
Well, let's get through
Okay.
one. Let's go through one thing at first now. So,
Yeah.
you, is this plan in motion or just table talk?
Go ahead. Go.
I think it's in motion now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Tarnak and Tak are going down the road with Zephyr, and Nim tries to break off with a stealth of 26. Okay, 1 second.
Those are good
you are
rolls.
whispering.
I seen that. I hate when that happens.
He's rolling hot tonight, folks. He's rolling hot.
No, no.
Yeah, not hotter than 26 though.
Okay. And one more roll I need from Nim. Give me 1 second. Is that as you broke off? Go ahead, give me a perception, please.
I was wondering if it was investigation or perception. Oh! It's a 7.
Oh, no.
And it still didn't whisper, did it? You got
Still
sold out,
no
right?
whisper.
Oh, shucks. Well,
It's okay. We really.
Oh, she got a nat 1, so.
all
I
right.
figured I
So,
would be investigating because first I would be looking. I'm investigating them.
Tarnak and Taka are heading down to the camp. It's starting to come into view as you're traveling down into the forest, and it's kind of downhill-ish, and the sights the camp is coming to play. And then breaks off, loses sight of this individual,
Oh.
and he didn't see you either. And that's kind of where we're at right now with the 2 rolls.
All right, then I guess I might as well do investigation while still in stealth.
Investigate what?
Where he may have went. If I've lost him.
Oh, she's trying to track, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
So roll it?
Yeah.
Dad, you freaking kidding me? Another net. Never mind.
Finally
It's 1 plus 8.
It's
Natural
a
ones don't really.
Good job,
Natural ones
Corgi.
and
I'm proud.
natural ones and 20s don't really have too much effect in skill checks. Just FYI.
It's still.
But it's a 9, and yeah, you're not picking up any tracks of where he could have been or could have went. And thank you, Corgi.
Yeah,
Good
Ed
catch.
always beats me. I feel so proud of myself.
I wasn't paying attention.
I'm
Good
like,
job.
I was looking
really
at
bored.
something else.
I'm rolling crap.
I saw
now.
it pop up and then disappear immediately. I was like, "Good job, Corgi."
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to be famous.
No, we don't.
Yeah, here. Okay,
I'm sad.
it's okay. Tarnak and Zephyr is getting closer to the camp, and Nim is still in the woods.
I'm
I
still
guess.
watching, and I'm still. Oh, I'm out here in the woods with the dark elves, aren't I?
Can I keep my eye behind me to see if I still see them following? Behind us?
You can. Go ahead and roll perception. And no, the dark elves are not in the woods. They're at the base of the hill.
15.
Okay.
You lost sight of the shadowy figure, but I'll give you the advantage given Nim is a party member and you do see her.
I'll just tell the guys, I'm like, I don't see him anymore, do you? Seen him, but I don't see him or her. Well, this
Oh.
person.
That doesn't bode well.
Nah, I don't.
Dirty 20.
Don't see the individual, but you see Nim.
Can I dash straight up to him then?
I don't see anybody.
'Cause I don't want to be left out there.
I barely see myself.
Yeah, you can dash up there.
Or am I still in stealth? How long would I stay in stealth?
Well, you're
stay-
in stealth until you break it. So
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to break stealth and catch up to us, you can.
I don't know if I should. If I should.
You can
just
stay in stealth. You can stay in stealth and go. I don't think there's any penalty in D&D about staying in stealth and moving at your speed. So technically, you still have your full speed in stealth.
I mean, every single time, every 6 seconds, she would need to make another stealth roll, so she need to keep rolling.
Yeah, but that would be in combat. Out of combat,
I mean, calm.
I don't.
Yeah. Just to keep the math down. I'll just honor the first roll.
Keep it
That she
moving.
made it to point A to point B and stuff, yeah. Now, that being said, you guys will probably, by the time she catches up, you guys will probably be at the base of the camp by now. Right.
Okay. This is at the point where I am going to break up from the group
Okay.
All right, be careful.
and ride around the base of the hill and make my way around to the bottom house again.
Do you want me to join you?
You don't have to. I have to stay out here. I'm not welcome in the Vistani camp.
No, I understand that. It just makes me uncomfortable because they don't like you because you're a dark elf, but yet I'm a high elf and they haven't said anything to me.
Yeah, well, I
No,
guess
that was
Strahd
based
didn't
on.
eradicate your people.
Yeah, that was based on the Duskel lore with the whole thing with his so-called bride at the time. I know what they did.
It's not so much a problem with elves. It's dusk elves specifically.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll just recap that especially for the guys in chat, and I'll remind everybody we're starting to upload these videos to YouTube to go back and catch our stories, and I'm also working, at least in my Discord, to bring some of the Corgi's recaps into a place where you guys can read it. But what happened was there was a woman Dusk Elf at the time that Strahd was infatuated with, and her father and the priest of the Dusk Elves didn't want her soul to be lost, so they ended up killing her. And that infuriated Strahd. He basically wiped the women and children out and let the males basically die without propagating their race. So, and they tasked Vistani to watch over them. So that was his punishment. And yeah, Vistani being what they are, and how they are with Dusk Elves. That's that. As Zephyr rides around to the main camp, Tardock and Tok, and I believe Nim's going to stay with them. Or are you going to head with Zephyr?
I'll stay with them.
Okay. And you guys roll into the camp.
All right, now
Same as before, they're out.
I'll knock on the
They're
door
out drinking.
and ask
Okay.
for Kashmir, by the way. That'll be my.
Okay. All right. Darnock and Tok is rolling up with the wagon full of wine. They are out kind of in front of the main tent. Kind of partying a little bit. Let's say about this wagon right here. They're having the car game over the canopy of the wagon, laughing, drinking, and having a good old time as you roll up.
It is
Just
raining
general
outside.
Vasani's,
We should go inside.
and not to. They have a canopy,
It's pouring though. All right.
and the thunder you're hearing is not ambient. That's actually coming. That's what we're having right now.
Yeah, I know.
That's not the music or ambient sounds.
I know, it's funny.
It's a real storm.
Oh.
As you guys roll up with your wagon full of barrels.
Delivery.
Let's see, Lubosh and Argol inside. Ah! You bring the wine! This is just a general. That was a real thought. Throws me off. This is a General Pisani sitting down in the camp there, and more wine. Yes, come. We need some. By the time Lovish steps outside, you have succeeded in bringing us wine. Tell me,
I'll get down from my horse to speak with him.
Tell me, what was the holdup? And when can we expect more than just 2 barrels?
Well, the holdup was the winery was overtaken by druids.
Druids.
And, They tried to destroy the vineyards and poison the wine.
Druids. Poison the wine. Why would they do such a thing?
We don't know. We managed to defeat them and drive them back, but we were only able to salvage enough to give you 2 barrels of wine.
Just 2.
Just two is all they had. So we bring them to you, and then when the other 3 are available, they will be brought to you.
And when can we expect that delivery?
They're what did they say? 40 days?
Something like that.
10 days.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 days. 2 weeks.
Two 10 days. So about 10 days. The fermentation fermentation should be done. They should be ready for delivery.
No. 2 is better than none. I thank you very, very much. Here, for your efforts. He throws a coin purse at you. 650 gold pieces are inside.
Woo!
For your
Completing
efforts.
the quest.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Achievement get.
Now.
We ask that we may spend the night before we head back to Vallaki.
Oh, indeed. Please join the card games. But I must ask, if you could you completed this for us? My daughter still has not come back. If you could help me. None of our parties or search efforts have turned up anything that has to do with her.
Well,
Last you saw was she was in the by the lake.
Well, we will be headed to Vallaki in the morning. So when our business is done there, I'm sure my companions and I could see if we can find anything out. There was no word or sign of her between here and the winery.
Indeed. Please have the same wagon you had last time, which is over here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And please enjoy the rest of your night. Drink up, not too much. We only have 2 barrels.
No problem.
Heads back into the tent. The big muscle non-expression guy kind of sticks his head out. Heads back in. As Zephyr rolls up to the one house, 3 guards kind of stay alert as you notice when you come up. One kind of drops the spear just a little bit, since you are hooded.
I'll take my hood off.
And they nod, and they kind of allow you to come into the door.
And I'll go in.
Okay. You see the old man sitting at the side of the table with a fire blazing. Welcome back. Can't remember if that's the voice I use or not.
Who even knows?
I think it was more like, oh, welcome back.
Keep that one.
Okay. I knew it wouldn't be long before you came back. What can I do you for?
My companions and I find ourselves once again in the camp, and I obviously am not welcome. May I ask that I might be able to spend the night with your people here?
Oh, of course. Yes, you could have, well, the house to the east is open. I'll draw a box around it.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't want red. Well, that one.
Okay.
That's open for you.
I thank you for your kindness, Kashmir.
Oh. Thank you, the chosen one.
You can just call me Zeph.
I thought I was the chosen one.
There's a lot of us in our group, Ross.
Oh, right. That's true. We're all chosen people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depends who's doing the. It all depends on who's doing the choosing. I think you were Strahd's chosen, weren't you?
I'm
No,
somebody.
he's the cult's chosen.
I'm the cult's chosen one.
Uh, uh,
And Strahd's chosen
that's
one.
right, the cult.
I'm
That's
extra
right.
special. I'm
I
extra
think
special.
I think Tok was Strahd's chosen for his army, and you're more the cultist. That's right. I do remember now.
And then Balfour was his chosen to lead, and there he went.
Yeah, there he went. Back to the castle, looks like.
Whoops.
Indeed.
Right, I guess I'll.
No oops.
I'll
There's no
make
oops
my
there.
way back outside
Mhm.
and head over to this tent or house to stay the night,
All right.
and I will.
It's pretty cozy. No fire or anything, so I guess you're gonna start a fire. And basically, it's pretty cozy. And you have a guard right in front of your place there. There's one in every house there. So, and
I'll cast Goodberry.
okay, good berry it is. Dang,
Oh, we have food
10 good
tonight,
berries
food
show
in the
up.
morning.
Tarnak and Taka go to the wagon with Nim and basically gonna crash there for the night. Now, with that, unless there's anything else, we can go ahead and do a long rest.
Cool.
And let's take a quick 5-minute while we're at it.
It'll give me a chance.
Okay.
Bully, be entertaining. Ed, be entertaining.
I'm
We'll be right back, guys.
awake, I promise. I don't have anything to be entertaining with. I'm not good at this. I'm bad at my job.
I'm sitting here talking to Boosted and I'm muted.
Isn't that fun?
What's going on, Boosted? Yeah. How's everybody doing? Yeah, Boosted says just don't kill him by accident. And that was Fortis, right? Because I'm just gonna hit him with my dagger to knock him out. And then he hits for like,
His hit
a crit.
points, total hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you used the wrong end of the dagger.
Yeah, you see it. You used the wrong end of the dagger.
See, I thought I was holding it reverse grip, but I'm. Whoops.
So how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week been? I'm glad it's Friday. I've had enough for this week. Excuse me if I'm looking down. I'm just going through all of my Twitter and Discord stuff and saying yeah I know, and retweeting all the stuff that I need to retweet. There we go. All right.
I also subbed to the channel, but
I saw that.
it's less than necessary to mention it, I guess.
I saw that. I saw it come up. Enjoy your emote.
Oh, thank you. I can't because I'm just logged in as.
Audio went out for a second.
Oh, me? My audio went out?
Maybe your audio dips every now and then. I notice if you lean back from your microphone, your voice cuts out. But,
It might, yeah. Because it's kind of set up kind of tight. A little bit. It's set up a little bit tight. Because because it's set up to allow me to play bass, right?
Right. Yeah.
And that's gotta it's gotta stop that whole sound of the bass.
Yeah. It's got to stop the string buzz and all that stuff.
The
Yeah.
smack, 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 smack.
Yep.
Yeah. For sure.
So
I'm back.
Hello.
welcome back.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
I refilled my tea. I'm not drinking coffee today. I'm drinking peppermint tea.
I have coffee.
I think I drank too much coffee this morning. My stomach was pretty upset.
Blasphemy.
I kind of
Having peppermint tea help.
So, I made coffee late in the day. It might have been like 10. And I know there's like half a pot still out there. I'm pretty tempted to go and reheat it. To be fair.
Exactly, Omni. What is too much coffee? That's like leftover bacon. There's no such thing.
I've never seen it. Not once.
I have some leftover bacon in my fridge right now.
Blasphemy.
We made BLTs the other night, and we just cooked the whole kit and caboodle, the whole pound of bacon, and then just
Bacon
put
would
the
not
rest-
last
That's what
in
you're
my
supposed
house.
to do. You're supposed
Yeah,
to
and-
you're supposed to just tear the pound open and cook it. There's no such thing as leftover.
It's not even
So-
a full pound anymore. A lot of the times it's
No, I
15
know.
ounces.
Yeah, but we put it in little containers in the fridge and reheating it for breakfast this week.
Reheating it for breakfast.
So I've gone down like 3 notches
I
on
don't even know who
Ed's.
you are anymore.
Here's the thing, if you make too much bacon for you to eat for breakfast, it doesn't make it past lunch, right? That's the
That's it.
thing. It should
I
should
mean-
end at
Not
lunchtime.
my house.
And again, this too much bacon for you to eat for breakfast. Where are you people coming up with this?
I mean, you must have made 2 pounds
Well,
of bacon on your own.
All I have to say is
Assuming.
there's a difference between technically too much bacon and the bacon I shouldn't eat.
Well,
Who
okay,
cares-
all
Who
right.
cares about that?
Who cares about that?
Who cares?
Oh, so any plans for the weekend? Anybody
No plans. I work every
besides
day.
besides Corgi reheating bacon for breakfast?
I have
Shush.
to work.
I have no idea what my hubby has planned for this weekend. I just
No,
flying by the
no
seat of our pants.
off-roading.
Not that I know of, but who knows? There might be, and I just haven't heard of it yet.
That's cool.
Mountain today? Did a mountain today? Rockstar.
I've lost something in Boosted's eyes too. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. To each their own.
And Avalar's already locked me down a peg for my solar-powered coffee.
Oh my.
Solar-powered coffee?
Yeah, it's solar roasted coffee.
What, like sun-dried beans or something? What is that? I don't
I
even
mean,
know
do
what
you
that
know-
is.
What they do is they take the beans and they put them in a roaster, kind of like how popcorn pops.
And they hold them under a magnifying glass until they turn brown?
No, it's like a big mirror thing, and they put them on there, and the sun pops the coffee kernels. That's the way I compare it, because it pops like popcorn, and that's how they roast it. The solar power.
I don't believe you. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a friend who roasts coffee with a heat gun on his back porch.
Oh my.
I
He
can
buys
see that.
He buys
can-
raw coffee and heats it on his back porch.
This seems crazy to me. Okay.
I could see that. I used to have a friend of mine that used to heat his lunch up on top of his engine in the work truck.
Oh my gosh. One of the last times we went out four-wheeling, we stopped to eat, and one of the guys opens up his Jeep and pulls a burrito off of the pot.
Yeah. We used to, when we'd go to the job site, if we were going somewhere where there wasn't some place that we could stop for lunch, he'd just buy like an extra breakfast burrito, right? And he'd put it on top of the intake manifold. And
Yeah.
he'd warm it up on the truck.
We had a guy who would
Nice.
he'd buy a breakfast burrito on his way into work, and he'd leave it on the heating, the sealer for the packages.
Okay,
Plastic
yeah.
Wrap.
Yep.
He'd leave it on the sealer, and he'd go and he'd pull the case, and then he'd flip it over, and then he'd scan out his shrink, and then it'd be done. He could eat it.
So funny story. When I was a kid, I used to work in a brake shop relining brake shoes. Right, that was one of the jobs that I had when I was
I
younger.
don't believe that Ed was ever a kid. I believe
Okay,
he was born
When
an adult.
when I was a younger version of me,
There
right.
we go.
I used to work in a shop where the main business was relining brake shoes. So I used to, we used to strip the old brake lining off and either rivet or glue the new brake lining off. So we had a bonding oven. It looked like it was this a round cylinder. It was a cylinder about 2 feet deep, and it had this domed lid, right? And we nicknamed it R2D2, right? Because it looked like a red R2D2. But we had this old Hungarian, Sandor, that worked there. And Sandy always had like great homemade meals, like all the kind of like kielbasi and all good Hungarian cooking, right? Like that's all his wife did was just cook great meals. But he used to reheat it in the bonding oven. The thing, it would be on all day at like 350 degrees or whatever. So he used to just take this stuff and he'd wrap it up in tinfoil and he'd stick it in this bonding oven with the brake shoes that were like cooking the glue.
Oh
I don't
my
know
God.
how the guy couldn't have had anything left on the inside of his body.
He must
Right?
Yeah.
But I mean, he
Wow.
would. Oh
Just
my God, it was
cancer.
absolutely
Just
horrible.
Eating cancer.
Oh my
every
God,
day.
it was absolutely horrible.
Gotta be.
But he was. I mean, he was. I was 20 or 21, and he was already in his 60s. But oh my God,
crazy.
Too much
was a
coffee.
trip.
Who said that?
working with Sandor was a trip.
Corgi said that, of course.
What,
Corgi.
what
Never.
did I say? Oh, the too much coffee.
Never.
I personally didn't feel like it was too much coffee. My stomach felt like it was too much.
Ah. Okay.
The brain and the body, you know, they didn't come together today.
Gotcha. There's a saying in one of the discourse today about adding salt. Brings out the flavor of the bean. I don't know about that.
Yep.
I don't
No,
know.
it's supposed to.
Yeah. I actually found
Well,
out
I
about
know
that not
probably-
too long ago.
I know it probably would, but adding salt to my coffee, I don't know.
It gets like from what I heard about it is that like when beans get old, they get really bitter, and adding salt to it helps get rid of that bitter.
I guess that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I only recently found out about that myself. All right, are you guys ready?
Ready to jump
Sure.
back into it?
Yep.
Do
I'm
it.
awake. I'm awake. I promise.
Maybe.
You're awake?
I'm awake. I promise.
All right. Yeah, so it's in the morning, and guess what? It is still raining.
It's always raining.
Always raining in Barovia. You guys wake up, yeah, I guess you're assuming you're going to have your ration to eat and a good berry from Sever.
Yep.
Camp's still somewhat still sleeping. They had a late night of partying.
Don't they always?
Oh,
That's what they do.
I guess when I wake up, I'm gonna go thank Kashmir for letting me stay the night.
Okay. Guards let you in. Cashmere's now laying in the bed.
Okay, then I'll tell the guards to thank him when he wakes up. And I will.
And they nod.
I'll ride my horse out around to the edge of the road here and wait for them.
Okay. And I'm assuming you three are gonna just pack up and head out with Zephyr.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go back to this map. All right.
Getting work calls.
And
my
you guys
boss
are
just called.
Oh, great timing. And you guys are outside of Vasani camp at the moment.
Did
We're
the
outside of
650 gold pieces go into community fund, or are we
Um,
all splitting it up?
I put it in
You don't
chat.
even know about it.
Four ways. Yeah, you don't know about it, but 4 ways. It's 162 gold and 5 silver each. So
Oh, 162 gold.
yeah,
Okay, so we're just gonna split it then.
unless you have a better idea. I mean, I put it
mean-
into chat. That's what it is. So
That sounds
Okay. You put it into chat?
I put it in chat in roll 20. 162 gold and 5 silver each.
Oh. See, that makes a reasonable amount of sense. And
I figured
reason-
everyone could see it there except for Nim, possibly.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Then we'll just split it.
Okay. Well,
So yeah, so on our way out of the Vistani camp, I will, or I guess before our long rest, I would have divvied it up. I'm sorry.
so now
Oh
we have
well,
an
Zephyr
empty
wasn't with
wagon.
us anyway.
We have an empty
Yeah.
wagon,
Yes.
and our goal is to go. Do we have to go get that white dress?
Well,
I mean,
Anna was trying to retrieve it herself.
Okay.
If she was unable, we could assist her if you want. But other than that, we have no reason to go back into Vallaki.
I
Oh,
need to
don't they have a
speak
thing?
with Danica
They-
and
do they have a
explain what
gem?
happened.
One of those
that there
gems?
was such a rush.
That was what? I didn't hear
What
you.
did you
Corgi.
say, bully?
Is there one of those gems in Vallaki?
No. Not that we know of. No one knows where the third one is.
And I said I need to speak with Danica because I kind of like ran into her shop and screamed at her and ran out. But I can, if we see a crow, I can give them a message. Or a raven, sorry.
Right.
Agreed.
And don't forget, part of the escort was the escort in out, was it not?
Right.
No.
So
I thought
Tarnok,
it was to get
what
her
do you
there.
propose? What do you propose, Tarnok? That you hide in the wagon and we cover you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
We need to keep a look for whoever was stalking us through the woods on our way here.
Just.
All right. But
Going back in?
I'm gonna
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna hop in the
if
back
you
of
all
the.
want to come in, I just needed to go in to speak with her, or I could send a message with the Raven. I personally thought we were escorting her here, and it's her issue to get her butt back to her own town.
Oh.
It's wherever you guys want to go.
But I agreed to do whatever you guys would do to help me get my father, so whatever you want.
We need to get this dress. I still don't know if we need the dress. Do we even care about this dress? That guy's a mean guy. I hope they don't get the dress.
I mean, I ultimately feel that I don't know if the abbot, well, he's an evil celestial. Vampires are not celestials. So he's obviously not Strahd. But nobody lives here without a connection to him somehow. So he's obviously connected to Strahd somehow. Is that something we wish to pursue? Or just let sleeping dogs lie?
Well,
I mean, it is possible that he could have taken the gem. That's also another viable
it is possible. And what is his motivation for wanting the dress and for offering to bring the child back to life? I mean,
So
I
my-
realize to bring the child to life is his way to get the dress, but what is his motivation for the dress?
I know the dress is kind of an odd request.
See, my concern is, I mean, one, he's a wedding dress, so my guess is that he's wanting somebody to marry somebody. Who it is, we don't know yet. Could it be the little girl that got kidnapped? Could it be
Anything is possible at this point.
Right, anything is possible. Then the other scenario is the woman wants her son to be alive again. Well, the only way you can raise a dead person is to be an undead. And if he does that, then we're eventually going to have to end up killing him anyway.
Well,
Well,
that's
I
not
mean,
not the only way.
It is not the only way, but
You can
It's-
revivify if you're high
yeah.
enough.
Well,
It's the Amber Alert for the kidnapped kid.
he's
expensive,
been
though.
he's been dead too long for revivify.
But there is another spell where it's like 10 years.
Mm-hmm. But he can resurrect him.
Right.
Yeah, resurrect.
He is celestial.
So I mean,
Resurrect to be evil, or-
ultimately, the only reason that we are going into Vallaki is to speak with Danica and possibly Erwin. Do you
Okay.
want to head north, see if we can find anything out about this child? Maybe it's connected, maybe it's not. If anything, we could have the Vistani in our favor, at least in a way.
I got a question. Now, the Celestial asked for a wedding dress. Did he even give the details of the size and all that?
Nope, he said a wedding
No,
dress.
there's no sizes in D&D. One
Yeah.
size fits all in D&D.
Yeah, like something that I get off of an ogre
Well,
will
see,
fit.
that's the thing. It's
a
like if it's a
halfling.
small size for a child, then we know it's the female
Yeah,
child. that
no,
kidnapped.
no. There's no clothing sizes. One size fits all.
Super stretchy.
Yeah,
Magic.
super stretchy. It's magical stretchy.
It grows with you.
I'll say this:
No.
it won't be a child's marriage. I won't do that.
Good.
That is
I didn't
that
think
is
you
what
would,
I.
but still.
Those are the things that I have to say. Do you want to try to see about this child? Do you want to try to find Anna and speak with her, and try to potentially get this dress? I mean, Tarnok would have to stay at the end. I don't think he would be able to go to the Burgermeister's mansion.
Well, how
Really
about
walk
we do
around.
one thing at a time?
Only,
and
it's
maybe,
only the sheriff that wants to kill me. As far as everybody else is concerned, I'm okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like freely walking around. What I meant was like the Burgermasters, because Isaac would probably be there potentially.
I want to know who his spy is, or this guy that was following us. Sorry. In other words, he would be a spy, I guess, because he's spying on us.
That's
Is
what
he
I
there?
have to say. I've said my piece. You guys can argue amongst yourself from there.
Is he there? Is he here now? Now that we're heading on the road? Do we see the guy
Is who
following us
here?
again?
The dark figure.
The lanky dark figure.
Roll perception.
14.
Nope, you do not
Dirt.
see.
Dirty 20.
Nope, you do not see. You do not see him.
I see less than they do.
Doc is swatting out gnats and mosquitoes.
Okay, so, do while we are at Vallaki, do we want to check on Irena, or would we rather not draw attention to her at the church? Since we are being followed, I don't know what their intent is.
Yeah, since we're being followed, I don't think we should.
Okay, so if our intent is to not follow after and get this wedding dress, then where are we going next?
Well,
I
we could
already
travel
said that.
north towards the lake and see if we can find out anything about Lavesh's daughter.
Okay.
Or we could go back to Vallaki and find out about this abbot, back to Kresk and find out about this abbot, and maybe if he has a stone. We could head south and go get the stone from the hag. We know where that is.
That's what I was thinking.
Or if we go to Vallaki, because you need to explain to Danica why there was a shortage of wine. Perhaps she and Erwin can shed some light on the third gem that's missing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And not so much on the gem, but I want to go on the Vallaki and just to kind of see the overall insight of what's going on in town and keep an ear out for the woman with the dress. I don't remember her name. The woman that's looking
Yeah.
into the dress. Not go get involved, but stay away, but try to keep tabs. Let's see what's going on. I mean, we did say we would escort her here, or go with her or whatever, didn't we?
Yeah,
we did that.
We said we would escort her to Vallaki, and we brought her here safely.
Yep, we did.
To Vallaki or to the place where the wedding dress is?
That's Vallaki.
Yep.
This town is Vallaki.
No,
that we're at.
no, I understand that, but do we specifically say to Vallaki or to the wedding dress to see about the wedding dress?
We never said that we were going to look into getting the dress. She
Okay.
was going. I suggested
That's what I want
that
to know.
they didn't have enough manpower for what they may face in Vallaki, and that we would be willing to escort her to Vallaki.
Okay.
And then
And
she
we-
went
we've
her
done
own
that.
way. She went
Okay.
her own way to the
I
Burgermeister's
just wanted to make
mansion.
sure I know my tabs.
Okay.
But if we want to make our way to the Blue Water to speak to Erwin and his wife and find out what we can about the third missing gem, since it went missing while Erwin was supposed to be guarding it.
Oh, right.
Hey, Obney, thanks for coming out, bud.
All right. I'm fine. I'm fine for leaving. Laying in the back. As long as I lay still.
Okay. All right, roll deception.
Deception?
Mm-hmm.
As a party or just Tarnok?
Just Tarnok.
Okay.
He's the one trying to. He's the one trying to hide.
I'll take deception over stealth for sure.
It's a more deception over stealth.
13.
Taylor.
All right, you guys roll up. Tarnok's laying in the back, and you guys roll up to the guards. The gate is open. There's only 2 guards left and right on the guard gate, and it is raining. But there is a slight activity, a little bit more than what you've seen last night. At least everybody's away from the town square. Sunflowers are still up as you come into town, and you guys are heading to the Blue Water Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And well, let's see. Okay. You guys make your way to the Blue Water Inn. You two.
Can I sneak my way inside? Like, bring me around out back.
I'll bring you around. I'll bring the cart around to the stables.
Okay. Put you back here. Zephyr and Nim are dropped off at the front.
To the stables.
Are you
Through the
going in
side
first,
door.
Tim? Or Zephyr? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sure, I'll go in first.
Whoopa.
Ah, fudge.
All right, Tarnok, you're able to come inside and close the gates. You're able to crawl out, and you can sneak your way into the kitchen where you see Yerwin, actually, and the 2 boys. And they're kind of startled you coming in that direction. Oh, hi.
Hi. Yeah, still can't come in the front door,
Interesting.
so I'll let myself in the back. Thanks.
Definitely would make sense. And you still have the rooms open you had last time. Please, please. Feel the need.
We kind of need to talk to
Of
you,
course.
I think.
Oh. And Zephyr and Nim are coming in at the same time. With Danica. It's kind of a light. Well, I guess it would be breakfast time at this time of morning. So there's kind of a light people in and out that you see there. Danica is sitting behind the bar. As you 2 come in.
So I'm going to sit right there at the end of the bar.
Okay.
My back against the wall and looking outwards.
All right.
I'm gonna
You're
lean
the
out.
same.
I'm gonna lean out the kitchen door and motion for you 2 to come back in.
Come into the back.
Come back to the kitchen.
I'll tell Danica to come with us.
Yeah.
Should somebody stay
Um,
out here just to watch, make sure like somebody not coming in or whatever?
I mean,
Yeah.
you can. We can also have one of the boys stand out there as well.
So I'll just stand right here at the door to the what is that, the kitchen area?
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's kitchen.
that way I can
Mhm,
listen in and still watch the front door at that area. Don't worry about sneaking up on us.
Alrighty.
This is an odd place for a meeting. Erwin is saying.
I'm so sorry about like rushing in and rushing out yesterday, but it was kind of a chaotic end of the day thing, and I apologize for that. Unfortunately, we were only able to deliver 2 barrels of wine to you and to Kresk and to the Vestani, because that is all the wine that the winery had left. It had been taken over by evil druids, and they had poisoned the wine, and they're starting production again. Oh, they also stole one of the gems. But they're starting production again, and they should have more wine in 10 days or so. The
They
production
stole one of the
should start again.
gems.
All the gems.
How
were
would they?
gone.
What?
We were able to recover the one from the druids. Apparently,
That
How
is
do you-
why that is why wine has been so hard to get, because apparently the 3rd gem had been stolen.
Well, that was 10 years ago. We always had the 2. And where were they? How would they know the location of those? Just don't make
don't
sense.
we don't know. There's also a hag that has made off with one of the gems as well, and then there's the 3rd gem that stolen when you were young. Your father has actually tasked us with trying to find those gems.
Yeah. The old crow. He still blames me for that. Shakes his head. Did you say the hag? Baba Lazaga?
In Brez.
Yes.
Oh. Strahd's mother.
Excuse me?
Well, more like a handmaiden, if you will, but she thought of herself as Strahd's mother.
Is that the old woman we spoke to in the first?
No.
No.
That was Lady Madame Eva.
Okay.
No, imagine hags from like Skyrim.
I haven't played Skyrim.
Like a witch.
Like yeah,
Wicked Witch.
lanky. Yeah, which
Long
like
arms, long fingers.
bulbous
Okay.
body.
Hocus
no.
Pocus, but more evil. And uglier.
So, like an alfaba.
Yeah.
But we were able to recover one of the gems from the druids. And your father is certain that Baba Lazaga has the second one, but we have no idea where to look for the first one that went missing, the one that you were on watch, or supposed to be.
Yeah. The old crow, my father, still blames you for that day.
Do you have any
I-
information on who may have taken it, or someone you suspected over the years,
Or why?
or why exactly, or how they would have known where to find it?
Well, that's all very good questions. I don't know. It was very foggy that night. And nothing out of the ordinary. Thundering, as always, is raining in Barovia. I just remember it was exceptionally foggy that night over the fields where we had it planted. Next morning, it was gone. My father
One thing I
blamed me
know
for
that comes with fog.
Are you saying Strahd has this?
Well, it's a possibility. But it usually has such a dramatic entrance, if you will.
He usually does. That is indeed a fact.
Yes, it is.
He does kind of
Why
like
wait?
to announce himself.
But why wait till then, dude, that gem's been part of our family for centuries. Why now? Why 10 years ago versus 100 years ago?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know
I've been
why
kind of
he did
thinking
it
that
10 years ago.
since that night.
But Strahd was taking the one we took from the druids too. He had something to do with that one. He was there
Yeah,
that night
he was.
What?
when they summoned the Ent.
What?
Can the stones
Who
be
is-
used to bring somebody back from the dead? In a different type of light, like the wife to be. I'm guessing that she's dead now. I
I
don't
don't
know.
believe so. We never really explored the total magic of these gems. They always help the plants grow and to really good fruit, which we made wine out of. That's about all we used it for. We don't have wizards here to study it or anything like that.
I'm trying to figure out the meaning behind the gems of what if Strahd is collecting the gems, what would the reason be behind it? What could possibly? So I'm just doing
maybe
theories.
it's as simple as destroying the winery, taking away what little happiness the people have.
Could be.
Hmm.
Maybe
That's-
to torment the community and drive them mad until, I don't know, they might turn against each other, turn to him. Who knows? Strahd.
That sounds like a Strahd personality to me.
Yeah.
He likes to torment. It brings him joy.
And what might you know, if anything, of the abbot in Kretsk?
Just rumors. I had to go to that section. 1 second. Ooh. Yeah, just rumors. He was a pilgrim from a distant land, came to Kresk, insisted they allow the abbey to open. Of course, there's rumors of screaming and yeah, terror surrounding that abbey. No one knows much about it anymore, and no one gets near it either.
Okay.
The locals believe it's haunted.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
so we've
also-
heard.
Yeah, I mean, I've also heard rumors that they believe that the abbot himself is Strahd.
Well, it's not been known to Strahd to disguise himself for his own purposes, to which they might, whatever they might be. As I said, he has great pleasure in tormenting. He likes to fear.
So, probably then, Abbot, while very similar to Strahd, is not him. Could be his brother, maybe?
Well, his brother
No,
was good.
he killed his
remember?
brother.
His brother was like the opposite of him. He hated his brother because his brother was so good. But I mean, I guess it's possible he turned him.
His brother married his love, and at that wedding, he killed him. That's the Red Wedding.
Right. Got it. Some other
But these other
relation? Cousin? I don't know.
But you said the hag. Baba Lazaga has the other. We have to get that back.
Yes. Can you offer any advice about Baba Lazaga?
Baba Yaga.
No, there's not much.
Yeah, Baba Yaga.
I don't know about advice too much, but she's a hermit, and she believes herself to be the true mother of Strahd, more of his handmaiden when he was a baby.
You didn't birth the demon.
No, that would be Queen Rambika.
Alright, well. We could go try to kill the hag. Or we could try and go and not kill the hag and try to barter with the hag. That sounds like
There'd be no
fun.
barter with her. She's
Alright.
totally loyal to the Mother Knight.
Alright, then I guess we'll have to.
There'll be no negotiating with that kind of evil.
Alright, well.
Said that she sacrifices beasts to her and collects their blood and bathes in it on nights of the full moon as a ritual. Yeah, I don't think she's too much in the negotiation.
I mean, sure. I guess we could just kill her then. Kill the hag, says Boosted.
Kill the hag, kill the hag.
I mean,
You have some
ultimately,
choices in front of you.
I agree that we need to kill the hag. I don't think that there would be any negotiating with something so vile.
Alright.
Indeed. There's also rumors of an uproar here in Vallaki between Lady Fiona and the Burgermeister and his lady.
Lady, oh,
Tensions
oh.
since your last year, tension's been rising between the common citizens. It's almost like a rebellion is about to happen.
Well, isn't that what you wanted?
Indeed,
go to
that other
war?
house. Yeah, lesser of two evils, as they say. The current Burgermeister is corrupted beyond everything.
Well, I guess it is up to us. We came here with the wife of the Burgermeister of Kresk, and she also might be bringing some turmoil to the city.
Yes.
The abbots had told her that they had recently lost the last of their children, and he had told them that he would resurrect their son if they
Ooh.
brought him a white bridal gown. And they have come here to speak with the lady, the Burgermaster's
Petrova.
wife. Yeah, Petrova.
Lady Petrova.
To ask her for a
Danica's-
draft. They have said that if she doesn't seem to cooperate, they're willing to go into conflict for it.
Danica kind of, with this news, looks at Aura in her eyes, big. She turns back to you. Where is she now?
She went to the Burgermeister, or towards the Burgermeister's house last
She
night. and
gasps.
separated from her.
And she gasps. She's like, that can't be her. There's no way. Erwin's kind of looks at you guys. Well, there's reports that they captured a woman. I'm wondering if that's her.
Oh, the Burgermeister captured someone?
Yes, our spy said there's a prisoner that he just recently captured as of last night. Unfamiliar face to this town. You didn't know exactly who she was, but with this news, I would have put two to two together and said she's probably been captured.
Great. We did a good job.
Do you know what her crime was?
Yeah.
We do not. with with those with that Baron just talking against him, it could be a crime. Hey, Penn.
Hey, Penn.
Hi.
Oh, and Erwin, if I may ask one more favor of you.
Of course.
There appears to be a young Vistani girl, only 7 years old, who has gone missing. She's the daughter of Lavash, and he has been unable to find anything out about her whereabouts. She was last seen to the north. If you or any of your people could possibly help find out what may have happened to her or locate her, it would be greatly appreciated.
We'll definitely keep an eye out. The only person we know that goes out to the lake will be Bluto Corgova. He's a town drunkard, but he goes out to the lake every morning, fishes all day, and comes back in the evening.
Okay.
Do you know where we might find him?
Probably the lake.
At this time of day, he'd be at the lake fishing.
Maybe we'll go out to the lake and talk to him and see if he's seen anything.
The lake seems less go fight the hag, right?
It does seem less go fight the hag.
But if you still could, if you and your ravens could still keep a watchful eye.
We definitely will. Yes. What's her name and what's she look like?
She's
Age.
about
Share the
7 years
information.
old. Arabella, 7 years old, pale white skin, raven black hair.
Definitely keep an eye out. Definitely will kill. Keep an eye out.
All right. Go
It's about all the information
lake?
that I have.
talk to the drunk. To the lake. Back in the wagon.
Back in the
Yeah.
wagon. Oh,
Back
did
in
we
the
want to
wagon.
ask? Do we want to ask Erwin who the tall, lanky, dark figure was that was following us? Maybe he have an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tall,
So
dark, lanky.
yeah,
Fellow.
we were followed by a tall, dark figure last night. He followed us all the way to the Vistani camp, but we lost sight of him.
That's very interesting. Unfortunately, I need more description. There's a lot of.
Sadly, that's all I have.
We'll definitely keep an eye on that as well. Can't point you in the right direction without much information, description. There's a lot of.
He came
Short,
from
lanky
Vallaki. He
folks.
followed us from the west gate of Vallaki to the Vistani camp, just south of town.
Well, Lady Watchers, Fiona, been known to keep a spy around. A good possibility it might be him.
All right.
Who was that?
Lady Watcher, Fiona Watcher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember her. The one with the boys. The two sons that we met here. They were very talkative.
Yes, those two boys. Bunch of drunks they are too. Always getting in trouble. They've been hanging around a lot around the east end of town. Air Stockyard. Not sure what they're up to. Those boys are always in trouble.
boys.
Well,
Indeed. Boys will be boys, I guess.
I guess.
what
No.
what time of day is it? It's morning, right? Roughly mid-morning.
Yeah, it's probably about this time. It's probably about late morning now, so yeah.
So, do we want to try to get to the lake and then possibly return by dark?
I can get behind that.
Yeah, the lake's not too far from you guys. It's you could probably you can. Yeah, it's not even an hour up the north side
okay.
there. Create the
Alright.
lake.
And we'd have to find Bluto and
Yeah.
Right.
Indeed.
okay, Tarnock back
Do
in
you
the
know-
wagon.
Back in the wagon.
Fire clouds in a wagon. Ravens are squawking at him from the ceiling area. And you guys pull up to the back. Except for Nim, I'm assuming you're gonna go out that way. So, but yeah, we're back out into the town of Vallaki. Do. And
21 deception.
Nice.
okay.
You are the bottom of that cart.
Am
You are the cart.
you never
From
see
the
me under this tarp.
street intersection to your left, you start seeing guards come up with a familiar gentleman with a demon arm walking up.
I have my hood up.
Can't see me. Can't see me.
Let's hurry up out of here.
And that was where?
It's coming up from the street. He's right here. As you guys are coming out, he's
Oh,
coming
okay.
up. And he notices you. Halt! You guys are right here. Ugh. Ugh. And he's right here. Oh. Indeed. Halt! As he walks up to you.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear him and keep walking. Not fast, just
Guards
walk.
surround him!
You're-
they surround you.
You're gonna try and run?
No. I was just trying to ignore him and hope he'd go away.
I'll stop the horse and the cart.
You! Where is that girl? And where is the demon that you carry with you?
Girl is where she belongs. And the
It
demon is not
belongs
here.
to my side.
We haven't seen the girl in days. Was it days or a week?
It's
So we don't
been-
know where she's at now.
She's where she belongs.
Where she belongs with me. Deception roll,
Wait.
Nim.
She didn't lie.
No, I didn't lie.
Anyway,
That's true. You didn't lie. All right,
It's
fair.
19 anyway.
persuasion. You can persuasion.
There you go.
That's true. You didn't lie. Where she belongs here with me. Tell me where she is. What'd you do with her? What do you mean where she belongs?
Not saying anything. My mouth is shut now.
I'll be
It's
keeping
gonna be
my.
it's gonna be hard to put that cat back in the bag.
What, where she belongs?
Yeah.
It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere in the entire world. She could be dead. Maybe that's where she belongs. You don't know.
Better not. She better not be dead. I'll have your heads. I'll be keeping my eye on you.
You don't mind me asking, what is your interest in the girl anyway?
That's for me only. That's none of your business. Don't travel too far out of Vallaki. He pulls out, pulls away. Cars release you typically, and he starts walking, riding down the street in this direction.
What? I hate that man.
Just gonna leisurely go walking.
And I'm just gonna kind of like as the guards are like distributing the, like going back to where they were, I'm just gonna kind of like keep walking, and if one of them's in the way, just kind of keep walking.
Do, 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Go corporeal and walk through them.
Wish I could. That'd be so cool.
You guys continue on your way up through the north into town. It's kind of a more of a vacant side of the town, and you do come to the north gate, and you pass through. Just a few 100 yards up the road, the lake starts coming to view. It's a pretty view. It's kind of like settle into the base of the mountain. I gotta remember what the mountain was called again. Yeah, Mount Bartuk.
Cool.
Let's bring you back into this map here and have it centered up on chat just a little better because there's the lake.
Talk.
And get you guys moved to proper locations. Yeah, so it's a beautiful lake. You got about 5, 6 streams come out, 4 from the north falling down the mountain. And you got one stream that goes out, which is basically turns into the Luna River that you see to the west there. So at the foot of the meadow, nestles in a misty forest, is a large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds from overhead like a monstrous mirror. As you come up to the shore, pulled up along the south shore are 3 small rowboats. A 4th boat can be seen in the middle of the lake with a lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in hand.
In the wagon.
Hello. Hello. How
he's-
far out is he?
Yeah, he's about 400 feet out.
Okay.
Hey,
Are there any other
Fish with
boats
us.
on the shore?
Yeah, there's 3.
I shoot him with the longbow. No.
Just gonna say that. I fire a shot with my longbow.
Okay, I'm going to get into one of the rowboats
Okay.
and ask if anybody wants to come.
I'm still hiding in the wagon. Nobody's told me to get out.
I'm a man animal.
I'll go with you, Zephyr.
I'm gonna
Okay.
hide in the wagon. Nobody's told me to
So-
get out yet.
Okay.
Arnock's hiding in it. What are you doing, Kim?
Nim says she's a land animal,
Oh, okay.
so
All right.
Nim,
So
Nim, keep an eye out for the girl or any sign of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna go hide in the trees. I might go climb a tree and perch up there and watch that
Okay.
way. That way I can see over the lake and I can see over top of the wagon and hopefully I can see down the road too.
All right, roll stealth, please.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm still stuck in the. I'm just laying in the wagon waiting.
All right, Tarnock's in the wagon.
22.
Tim's gonna watch over 20 with a stealth of 22. Okay,
Yes.
stealth of 22. Tarnock staying back. So Zephyr and Tok are gonna row out in this boat. Am I understanding correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
You're attacked by the Loch Ness
Yeah.
monster.
For
Roll
any
initiative.
like big.
Oh, before they go out, I'm gonna let them know if I see anybody, just I'll throw like I don't know, an orb out into the sky or something, just to probably lightning or I don't know, something to catch their attention. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I can go with that. Like a signal. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
gonna keep an
you're-
eye
you're-
in the water in case there's any big fishies that look very dangerous.
Yeah. Talk wants to know why the music changed.
So
We did split
back to the
apart.
orb, though. I don't know how long the orb actually lasts.
I don't know. It's
But you
just
guys
enough
have
to.
It's just a
Light.
you have
chromatic orb?
sending stones.
Yeah, it's just
Mhm.
a chromatic orb. It's just something that just to get their attention and to let them know that.
Like a flare.
Yeah, boost.
Yeah, like a flare. I mean, I
So
don't have
cast
any
it when you
arrows
need
trying
to.
light up.
Yeah, cast it when you need to, because I don't think the orb lasts that long.
Well, that's what she means. Just like if she sees something,
Okay.
she'll cast it.
Okay, 10-4.
I could also cast Dramaturgy and just yell at the guy.
That is true. Yeah, it's literally it's instantaneous duration, so it only lasts. It's like a flare. It'll light
Yeah.
up and then.
I
it's
think
gone.
a voice screaming at somebody out in the middle of a lake out of nowhere might be like a traumatizing experience.
I mean, honestly,
It's-
we're only
it might be
100 yards away.
traumatizing.
If you're loud enough, we can hear you.
Well, I don't want to yell and let them know where I'm at if I'm under stealth.
It doesn't matter.
It
Nobody's
doesn't
told me to get
You're
out
fine.
of the wagon, so I'm.
Right,
hiding.
Tarnok's still in the wagon. You got your orb prep in case you need to signal them real quick. And Tarnok and Zep is route rowing. Got in the boat, start rowing. As you get closer, you're still about, let's say, 350 yards out. You notice that the gentleman stands up in this boat, and he reaches down in his boat, and he grabs a burlap sack about the size of a child, and is squirming, and throws it in the water.
Okay, I'm gonna start rowing really, really fast.
Okay. All right, so let's do it this way. You two, roll me a athletics check for the row.
Oh no.
I'm not very strong. Are you helping? Are you helping me talk?
Not much. I got an 8.
So they're within the 90 feet that I can see
Yay,
that?
I got an 18. Yay!
Yeah, you can see it. Zephyr, with her strength and Tok fumbling with the oars, is able to speed along just and get there as the sack is starting to go underwater.
I am going to jump after it. In the water after it.
You jump in and you grab it.
And I'm gonna try to get it into our, like, near our boat so that Talk can help me get it in.
Yeah, and I'm going to. I guess if we're close enough to him, I'm going to take my axe and hook his boat.
And I'm watching everything. As I'm watching
Okay.
everything around me.
And I am in the
Okay.
wagon and can't see anything.
And he's still in the wagon.
I rolled a
Hey,
1 on perception. I'm not
man-
getting out of there until somebody tells me to get out.
You fell
Sounds good.
asleep.
You threw up the sack. You hear a muffled sound of a young girl, and the man sits back down with his fishing rod and just stares out into nothingness like he's in a trance.
What in the world?
I will. I assume there's a rope, some kind of mooring implement on the boat. I'm just going to tie our two boats together quickly.
Yeah, you
just
can do that.
lash them together quickly. And then
Yep, you can do it.
I'll take my knife and cut the sack open.
Yeah, and I'll help him. That-
And it's okay. Inside is a raving white skinned young girl with raven black hair. Her mouth is taped and her hands are tied.
Oh my goodness.
I'll take the tape off of her mouth, and I'm
I'll
assuming
free her,
you
I'll free her
probably.
hands.
Yeah, I was going to say you're probably cutting her hands loose.
Oh, I'm holding back. I want to yell across to restrain the guy.
Like, are you okay?
Well, at that distance, you probably can't see it anyway. You know.
Well, I asked him if I
You
could see it.
You can see activity. You don't know exactly what's going on. He saw him
Okay.
throw something into the lake. And I think from your distance, even at 400 feet, you could probably tell it was a sack of some sorts. So, just a real quick meta. You guys did have sending stones. That's a good.
Oh,
We
Talk bought
That was
them.
good.
I don't know if he gave them
Yep.
to anybody. The other one.
it was good.
No, Kindroth was sending stones.
What is
Oh,
that?
I thought that. You're right. I thought they were here. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Kindroth has sending stones.
It's
I
alright.
thought they were just campaign.
Different
Sorry.
campaign.
You
wrong
get it mixed
campaign.
up. I thought I was here. Sorry. Yeah. So it's an open up and it's. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Now. And she pulls
Are you
out.
o- are-
Gets out
are
of the
you
back,
okay?
and she brushes herself off. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you
Silly
injured?
man. No, just more in shock, if you will. Kill him! And she points to him. He did it.
This is a 7-year-old. She's very, very uppity.
Well, I mean, Luvash is your father. Luvash is
Oh,
your
that's
father.
true. Yes, that's true. Lavash is her father.
Mm-hmm. And she points. Kill him!
you
He
said-
kidnapped me.
You
You were
said
punished for that. Good.
You said he's just sitting there trance-like, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna just
You
tie him
with
up.
the axe. You with the axe. Kill him. Kill him now.
No, we will leave that to the authorities to settle.
There is no authorities here. I will tell
I'm
my
gonna-
father would hear this.
Well, don't you think your father would wish revenge on the man who kidnapped you?
Oh,
Himself.
well, definitely for sure. Indeed.
We need.
So I'm gonna tie him up. I'm gonna restrain him and tie him up.
Okay. Wait till I get back to my father. You must take me back now. I demand my family's care. My father will reward you. I gotta remember I'm a little girl, not a. Hey, man, I demand
I was
take me
gonna
back
say
now.
she's very
Yeah,
Yeah, she's very snippy, isn't she?
Yeah.
Murderous.
Mm.
Murderous 7-year-old.
You sure her name isn't Karen?
Get the daggers away from this little girl. She may
Yeah.
do
Do you know who
herself.
my father is? Take me back now.
I do. Your father's name is Luvash, and he lives in
Yes.
the Vistani camp. We know everything. There's no
We know
need to
everything.
panic. It's over. We will get you back to your father, but we need to find out why this man kidnapped you and has no reaction to the fact that we are here threatening him with weapons.
Oh, can't you tell? He's a soulless man.
Well, I don't even know what that means. Please, enlighten me.
Well, most of Barovians that are born are soulless. They don't know what they do or do not know what they do. Only a third of here are born with souls.
But
Insight
what does
check
it mean
from
to
within
be
the wagon.
soulless?
Born without a soul.
I mean, obviously, but what does that have to do with the
They're just
situation
shell.
here?
They're just shells of flesh. No emotion, no rhyme or reason what they do. Just walk around here like zombies, if you will.
Guys, throw over the water.
So then why did he kidnap you? Why did he throw
Who
you
knows?
into the river? Or into
Who
the lake?
knows? You can ask him. Why'd you throw me in the water? He looks up. Plain speech. Sacrifice to lake to catch fish. Sell fish to inn for money to buy wine. Nah. Disgusting. Take me back now. My father would deal with him.
Well,
He's friends
let's
with
get,
Strahd,
let's
you
get them
know.
back to shore. Yes, we know.
He's friends with. Well, then you know. Onward, and she
We
points
will
to
get
the
we will get
shores.
you back to your father, girl.
Indeed. And she sits up to the front of the boat with her hands crossed. Her arms crossed.
I guess I'll start rowing back to shore.
Row, row, row.
We've been parked for a while.
And you. And you head back to the shore, and she steps out, dustles herself off, and kind of waits for you guys. As you unload, Nim is still in the trees, Tarnok's still in the wagon.
I'll drag the boats up onto the shoreline, and I'll grab him and drag him over to the cart.
And I'll suggest that she takes a seat in the cart.
I guess. I'm not
I'll
walking.
Tell Tarnok, move over, you have company.
I'll sit up, which would probably scare her.
He's gonna be like, "What happened?"
Where are we? Are we at
Where
the lake
are
yet?
we?
Yeah, are we at the
Yes,
lake yet?
we're at the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
With all the commotion, you hear thunder and crackling at the northern end of the lake. And all you can really
Hello.
glance at this is a man in kind of dark clothing. And it looks like what he's doing is shooting lightning bolts into the water. From that distance, about all you can glimpse is the flash of lightning, and you see this dark figure.
I'm gonna
This
look
is
over at the
another
little
lake.
girl and I'll be like, "Is that the Mad Mage?"
I fancy dynamite fishing.
I would assume so. He's been known to fish like that. No one's actually seen him up close. He's
I'm
while.
gonna make a mental note of where I'm seeing this on the lake.
Yeah, where was that? Right here on the northern shore? Somewhere here?
yeah, I'm drawing it. Put on the wrong layer.
Oh, over there? Okay.
Mhm.
Are these water elementals?
We must take care of my father now.
Who are you?
Storm's getting bad. Who are you?
This is the girl. This is Luvash's daughter, Tarnok.
Oh, we found
She
her.
was
She was
kidnapped by this guy, Bluto.
That's not. Is that the reason we came here? That is the reason we came here.
Yes,
It
that
is
is the reason we came here.
Okay. I thought it was crazy because we came here for, I don't know, the wine or something, other reason, and now we caught the girl we were looking for. All right, much better this way. That we came here for this reason and got it.
Indeed. Let's go.
We need to
Let's-
get her back to her father before she drives me insane.
Yes.
I'm laying down and going back underneath the tarp.
I would suggest that we go around Vallaki instead of through it.
Straighter shot. It's quicker.
I think we're going to get some looks, because if we go through Vallaki, they'll want to take this man into custody, and you want to take him back to your father, do you not?
No one's gonna touch him when I'm sitting here. Everybody knows who I am. I'm born for greatness. People know who I and my father is. They won't dare.
Why did you take her?
Please.
Since I don't have.
Oh,
anything
he took her because he wanted to sacrifice her
Sacrifice her to the lake
fishing.
to catch fish.
He still looks all zoned out.
Yeah.
Yep. He just laying there.
Apparently he's soulless, like only a husk of a human.
I cast Lesser Restoration at 2nd level on him. Does it do anything?
Okay. Nope. No change.
Well, shit.
And she goes, "That ain't gonna do anything. A soulless man is a soulless man. He doesn't have a disease or a condition."
Please, can we go before she drives me
You knows
insane?
all about my level 2 paladin spells. Who are you, little 7-year-old girl? Jesus.
I'm going to look through my bag. I'm going to ask Tarnok if I can borrow one of his cloaks to wrap it around my head to try to muffle out the sounds of this girl.
I give you. I offer the cultist cloak.
Are we
Of
still-
course you do.
Cultists? That's a you must be part of the Lady Watchers group. Ugh.
Absolutely not. I just cannot stand
Like,
I
think you
can't
should be part
sit
of
here
that.
and listen to your beautiful voice. It's like a siren's call.
Siren's call.
Or a siren.
Iron's Call.
Mhm.
Why are we still here?
Let's go.
Let's go, please.
I'm
let's
gonna
just go.
hide. I'm gonna hide in the wagon anyway.
Okay. So are we gonna go? We're gonna go around the outside of Vallaki to the west. Is that
It's
the plan?
only gonna be like an extra hour. It's fine. Unless you guys want to go through.
Going around is probably just as good.
Well, I think the less time we spend going through Vallaki,
The
the
better.
less conspicuous we are. So
Yeah.
And I think they're looking for any excuse to get us into trouble.
It's,
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go around.
So, real quick, just from your position, it's heavy woods to the left and right. To go around Vallaki, you have to go through those woods.
Oh, I thought looking at the map that there was like a footpath around it, around the walls.
You know what? I could give you that. That is a beach line that runs up to the shoreline of the river, and then you come in on the south side by the bridge. You could do that. That'll take.
follow the lake shore. You mean?
Yeah.
So she was talking about we go back to town and then you follow the wall.
Yeah.
Just go around the outside
Yeah.
by the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Instead of go inside the
Uh,
town, you just turn right at the wall and go around.
Okay.
Through,
I mean,
through,
it's
like,
off.
this
It's
area.
off roading, but yeah.
Of course, you want to go the long way around. I'll wait.
I said we will get you home, girl.
Hopefully, while I'm still young.
Maybe we should take her and let them take her.
I don't have silence. I wish I had silence.
Sorry, I whispered that to God, my mind just went blank. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so yeah.
That's
Do we
fair.
make our
Sorry.
way back? Do we make
Yeah.
our way back to the road? Get
Yes.
to the camp?
Yeah, I think yes. Yep.
Cool.
And as you come up, there's right in front of you is the gates to Vallaki. And you go around all the way around, and she's sighing the entire way.
Yes.
Like it's like having a teenager.
I don't understand why you couldn't just go through the town. It's faster.
There's a lot of turmoil in the city we'd like to avoid right now.
Well, it ain't turmoil that you caused. Not I. I tell you,
It's not
no one,
turmoil that we caused.
no one's gonna mess with me while I'm here.
Oh, kinda.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the families getting ready to fight.
Yes. There's other factors to why
Yeah.
we don't wish to be in Vallaki any more than need be.
That's true. Blackie stinks.
So, what do you
Yeah.
know about what's going on between the families? Do you know anything?
The only thing, yeah, I mean, everybody kind of knows. The citizens hate the current burgomaster. Lady Watcher wants his position. She's backed by Strahd. She'll probably win.
Oh, she's backed by Strahd, is she? That is new news to me.
Indeed. He is. So is my father.
Well, we knew your father was.
Mhm. And Strahd knows you. We know you. You're his playthings. It's kind of funny to watch, actually.
I'm glad you're enjoying this. We can take you back to the lake.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can walk.
speaking of Strahd, as she points up to the sky, as you turn the corner right around in here,
Oh gosh.
there is a stagecoach coming from the east, coming towards Vallaki. Let's see. Let's put you guys in position.
No.
I have a 13 for hiding in the cart.
That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Let's write that down because that's where we're going to end the session for this.
No.
And the stagecoach is what coming up behind us? You said?
In the sky.
Oh, in the sky, coming
With-
from the east.
with-
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, two fiery riding nightmares pulling it along.
So how far
It's
in
early
line
after-
is he?
He's coming over the horizon. He'll probably be there within 1 or 2 minutes. He's moving
That's
at
like-
quick speed.
That's
So
like
it's
20 rounds. Let's go, baby.
So
We
it's
can get a long ways. in 20
early
rounds.
early afternoon. But of course it's raining and storming. Tarnax with a 13 stealth in the back of the cart.
Be sure you make note of that, or not.
It'll be there. No worries.
And I'll leave it at this before we end for the bigger cliffhanger. As you guys are coming around, seeing this and watching it, because it is coming quick, he is heading directly towards St. Angel's Church. And with that, we'll end the session for this week.
Dun dun dun.
Oh no.
Oh, he's not even headed at us? He's headed at the church?
He's going to the church, and you know who's at the church.
I can't go in the church. Can he go in the church?
I mean, technically, it's hallowed ground, so he's not supposed to, unless the bones had been taken again.
Oh, great. We did bring the bones back.
You assume.
Father
Yeah, we did-
Father Donovan promised us that it was okay now.
And then we didn't stop by the church when we were in town because we wanted to protect her, but maybe would have found out that the bones were missing again and would have moved her. Oh gosh.
Or we never did or was Donovan only speaking from his knowledge on superstition?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Avalar, you're the worst.
Strahd? So I'll say it from a metagame point of view, because Strahd can go anywhere. His land.
I guess
It's
so.
fine. It's fine.
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 He's only taken my father. He's taken the woman that we've been, charged with her safety.
Don't
And we're
care.
left with this complaining little brat.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Hasn't
It's
taken
like,
her yet.
like having Thunder in the cart with us.
He hasn't taken her yet.
This little girl is a lot like Thunder. Maybe
Isn't
that's
she?
why. Maybe that's why I feel so close to her.
She's a little bit more murdery than Thunder, but
Yeah,
she definitely
she's-
runs her mouth.
yeah.
We're on the wrong side of the walls.
I hate this. Okay,
It is what
That's
it
what
is.
we're gonna
It's
call it.
fine.
it's fine.
Alright.
It's fine.
It's okay.
But yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it.
Bye.
I know it's a little RP tonight.
Bye.
It's all
Everything's-
strategery.
Dad,
you got a lot of yeah. There's some things could have happened if you went different directions, but that's okay. I'm actually surprised you left Anna alone. That was interesting decision. But
Well, because we didn't agree with her motives.
she's coming from a sorrow mother, though.
yeah. Yeah, but the guy that's gonna help her is a bad guy.
Is who guy?
The guy who's
The-
gonna help
the
her is a
abbot-
bad guy. The abbot is a bad guy.
Oh. Yeah, indeed.
And I have a feeling if we go back to Kresk and we tell Dimitri that his wife has been imprisoned, I have a feeling it's going to be worse.
We don't have
Or
to.
you could break
we
her-
weren't.
or you could break her
charged for
out.
that. We weren't charged for that.
So, real quick, because I said it so many times, I don't think you guys are picking up on it. What is one of the card readings you had about a corruption of the house?
Give me a minute to reopen my notes.
It was the house corrupted. Was that the one about the ghosts?
Let's see. So
I can't pick up on any
town
of
is
it
not-
because I don't know.
town,
any of
a
it,
town, or a house in a town that is not well, with a house of corruption and a room full of still ghosts. That is their first goal.
And what's up with the Baron and his lady that runs the city?
For a house of corruption.
New corruption.
So their first goal is to take over Vallaki?
No.
No, your first item was there, was it not?
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You guys-
Well,
all you guys are avoiding that house of all possibilities.
I know, because I don't want to get
You
stuck
don't even
in
want to come
there.
near it. Oh,
We're avoiding it like the plague.
I know.
I guess we're gonna have to go break her out. That's ultimately what we're gonna have to go do. Or find out if we can pay for her release or something. I don't know.
And there's a reason why this little girl's acting this way. So I'll leave that. But
Because she's actually 46.
nah, she's 7-year-old girl. She's 7-year-old girl.
7-year-olds.
10-year-old. They said it was a young girl. They didn't give me an age, but I just kind of stuck an age there. But she has some history. But yeah, I have a feeling we'll be dodging this house the entire campaign. It's like, no, you gotta go there.
I don't.
You gotta
I-
face the demons.
I don't
wanna
wanna,
go to the
though.
demons.
No.
You gotta face your demons.
Am a demon. I see demons every day.
Indeed, indeed. But with that, guys, I'm gonna say have a good one. I'll see you next week. Don't forget, we're releasing videos 3 days a week now. 2 for the IMAX Tale / Lost Minds, because we're starting from the beginning. And don't forget, Thursday is Waterdeep, and Wednesday is IMAX Tale. Of course, Friday is First Try. But don't forget the YouTube links. We'll be doing a lot of uploading there to catch up on some of the story
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you guys can follow.
And
Thank you all.
Want to do a raid?
Do a raid, and thank you all again for pushing this over for the channel points, and expect some good rewards next week.
20 Sides is live. Let's go check them out.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
thank you
That's
for
There you go.
the subscriptions and the gifts today, guys.
Yes, thank you
Yes.
everyone.
Yes.
Thank you everyone for the
Thank
follows and the subscriptions and the gift subscriptions. And I'm gonna do what I can to get the inspiration points, the channel points going, so that you guys can have some fun messing with us.
Indeed.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
And don't forget,
Good.
don't forget to follow over for the raid. You get some bonus points as well, and it also helps us out with the community and the networking.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we'll
Bye, guys.
we'll see you guys over there.
Bye.
Bye.